What's up, guys? Happy Friday. This is going to be a crypto market update. We got Bitcoin still remaining above that $61,000 level, holding it pretty firmly right now. We got altcoins, others chart, almost at a new all-time high here for this year. And we have some interesting things going on in some of the market driver charts. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. Let's dive into it. So starting off with the chart that tells us if we're going to pump or dump, right? So we have this chart right here. We go to the monthly chart. Let's check it out on the monthly since we had some monthly candle closes. And we are firmly below that EMA ribbon. And if we look at the TSI, we are heading down with a force below that zero line. So we could be on the verge of a massive pump. And I don't think necessarily for Bitcoin, but for the alternative coins here, now that Bitcoin is already stretched to almost close to its previous all-time high. So looking at this is what we were watching. We're saying, hey, we have this long-term support trend line. It's likely that we're going to have a meltdown through it. And at that point, we'll have to see what happens. And now we're here. So let's now put this in the long-term trade settings. And it's very likely we're going to continue to melt down until we hit this macro 786 here. So we still got some room to go down and that's going to lead to more pumps for crypto. But once we get at this level, that's when I'm going to start to get very cautious and reassess the market. So that's what I'm watching as far as the pump or dump chart. Let's go to the 3-day chart real quick. Look at that momentum. It is still heading down here on the 3-day chart. We're below that zero line. So everything looks good so far. Looking at this, we broke down from the 786. Where can we target when we break down from a 786, the 2618, and that's coinciding with the macro 786 as well too. So it looks like we have more of a pump ski left for the crypto market here. Looking at this chart, it's the Bitcoin dominance plus Ethereum dominance plus the stablecoin dominances. And every time we kind of tread up like this and then break it, that's when the altcoins have their big rallies. So if I go to the daily chart here, we can look and let's match it up. So when we broke down from here, this was October 31st, the start of November. And this was the start of November back here. Let's take a look. Start of November was right here, pump ski for the altcoins. Then let's look again right here. So we kind of bottomed out and started again from November 16th up until December 8th. Now let's go to December 8th. And that was right here, another pump ski. Then let's go to, where we're at now is we're at that trend line again. So us breaking down from this is going to lead to what? Another pump ski. And that's where we're at right now because we had a micro 786 breakout right now and we're holding it. And on top of it, if we zoom all the way out, we broke above this purple moving average and we're holding it as support right now. So our next target is around 320 billion. Let's take a look at the 2024 macro targets here. We had a 3-day sell warning as well too. Last time we had that, the first time was the start of our pump ski back October 31st. And we're at the 2618 breakout extension and the micro 1618. So it's very likely that if we can smash up through 280 billion, we're coming right up to 325 billion with force. And that's the macro 786. If we break above there, then we're heading into the biggest alt season. And looking at the alt season pulse chart, I mean, it looks like, we had a small one, a medium one. Now we're doing a big one. So we're going to have a bigger drop here, so I believe that from March into April, maybe into May, altcoins are going to start to take hold and really go on a tear. Looking at the others dominance, the 1-day chart, we have bounced on top of this belly of the beast and the 1-day 200 moving average to a T multiple times. As you can see here, the 200-day moving average coinciding right with the belly of the beast and the 786, and we popped up right from it. We had a 1-day buy now as well too, came back down, retest, and we have the momentum curling back up right now. So I believe the money's where the altcoins are. And if you look on the right side of the screen, the watch list, I mean, look at Pepe, 50%, Floki, 40%, a ton of double-digit gains. And that's the market that we're in right now. So looking at Bitcoin, again, I believe that if we look at the 1-day chart, we still have momentum coming up here, but it's very overstretched. We hit the 4236 extension target from this little mini move. If we go out to the moonshot targets, we are so close to the previous all-time highs, it's not even funny. So yeah, looking at it, we're like a hair away. We're about like 10% away. So if we continue on up here, our target is the previous all-time high at around 69K. We could even go a little bit higher, around 72K. Once we get to that point, if we do, I'm going to be placing a low levy short on Bitcoin because it's not like we're just going to rock rocket up through it like that. It's likely we might make a little new all-time high and then come back down, correct like that, and work ourselves out before heading up to maybe these targets up here. So that's how I'm going to be playing it if we get up to those levels. But for now, my eyes are on the altcoins. So let's take a look at some potential anomalies here of altcoins that are outperforming. And we're not going to do it for the day trade today. I'll name a couple day trade ones like XAI, XCN, XCN, VChain, Zcash did it, Ondo, Manta, Quant. So those are some day trade ones. But if we go out to like a 12-hour chart, we can start to look at some swing trade anomalies, some outperformers there to gauge kind of what coins could be next to outperform. Fetch.ai, been on a tear, absolutely just hammering it. AGIX as well too. Let's go to the daily chart. So with Hat has been on a tear. FET again on the 1 day. So FET has definitely been the outperformer. Gala is definitely going to start to outperform. PNG was on a tear. Theta was on a tear, but it's probably going to start to gear up again. So those are some ones that have been outperformers on some swing trade timeframes. Look at the 3-day chart. Let's gauge that real quick. We have STX, PNG, Nasana 3 weeks ago though. FET on the 3-day. So FET has been like explosive. So I might look to do a pair-to-pair swap from FET once we see some sell now signals in the FET pair-to-pair channel here. So we have some prepare to sell soons. I'll be looking at this, eyeing it out for when it says sell now into a coin to swap some of my FET into that coin for some compound play. So that's going to be it. I just want to cover Songbird real quick because Songbird broke above the macro 786. It's right below the top of the belly of the beast. And judging what Flare did, I mean, we could be in for easy 5 to 10x here, and we're right at the start of it. So Songbird, I believe, is going to be a massive play. Just want to put that on your guys' radar because that 2 week is crossing up with Force. We're right at the top of the belly of the beast, and we can move up to the hot zone pretty fast here. And that's about from current levels, about a 5x from current levels. So I want to put that on your radar, and I hope you guys have a good Friday, a good weekend. Those are the things that I'm watching. As long as Bitcoin remains above 61K, even better 62K, the altcoins will remain in a risk-on fashion. If we break 61K, they start to get a little nervous. So definitely watch those levels. So that's going to be it. I'll be in the Discord, keeping people updated in real time in the market updates channel if anything were to happen in the charts. So come join it. Link is in the bio for that, and I'll see you guys there and in the next video.